This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the 1st down mark. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. He starts in good position. The offense starts with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kurt, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And on second and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? As the first down is still going. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When the teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Caught over the middle. It's Payne. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, and no penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it on the move. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. This goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a run. Running back's got it. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Look out, room to run here. Good enough for first down yardage.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Spins away from defenders. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Important second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And is incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Comes up with the catch. And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender who throws the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. It's a run to the left. Powering through. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. And looking to throw now on first down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Finding space at the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Split backfield here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's key. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here's the toss play now, running left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. He'll throw it now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Payne. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Gators will send their punt team onto the field.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it.
Now here he goes. They make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Well, this defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. And the receivers got it. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught. Completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take...
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. That's a great grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds. A crucial play and a turnover on downs.
Oh, really good call here. I think they had this with a better throw. It's just an incompletion and a missed opportunity.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Takes the handoff. It's Leon. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things. Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. That's a strong stiff line. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back. Trailing here late. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on 4th down. QB keeps it himself.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think